Hello everybody, this is Sci-Fi Junk yet again on this lovely, wonderful Sunday afternoon. And I just want to talk a little bit in this video about people saying, caregivers can get paid for being a caregiver. Or more specifically, a family caregiver. Matter of fact, my fiance's brother, my fiance's dad, and a couple other people that's not related to her or me that I've been friends with and stuff like that happen to say that, yeah, you can get paid for that. And if you've kept up with my videos, you'll know that I keep on bringing up that, we've called DHS, Medicare, Medicaid, and all these people that said that, yeah, they take care of caregivers and all that, and then they tell, everybody tells us, yeah, they got a program for that. And when we call DHS and Medicare and all this stuff, say, no, we don't have a program for that. Even Social Security said, no, they don't. They don't even. Social Security doesn't even acknowledge caregivers, let alone anything else. To them, I don't exist. So, I decided to go ahead and do numbers today. Now, the minimum wage here in Oklahoma is $7.25, unless it's changed, and and I'm not aware of it changing. Let's factor in if a caregiver worked between 14 to 16 hours. Now, I've personally done more than that. 16 to 18 to even 20 hours at one point from, one point or another. But we're just going to factor in between 14 to 16 hours a day, because we all know that a person technically cannot stay awake 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of their lives. I mean, it can't happen. Sorry about that. That's my phone. But anyway, that can't happen. So, after doing the numbers here, between 14 to 16 hours a day factors into $101.50 to $116 a day. Straight working 14 to 16 hours a day. Now, if you break that down into a 30-day period, say for like a month, then one would get anywhere from $3,045 to $3,480. Again, and that's without taxes, so I haven't figured that out yet. So we're going to throw in them holding 20% taxes. They'd probably take out more. I mean, I don't know how taxes work. So if they take out at least 20% taxes, because, our government, the lovely United States, needs its money. Because, it can't run without, money. Which I disagree, but that's beside the point. So, from $3,045, you take 20% of that, and it's $2,436. And it's $2,784, respectively, to the $3,480. Now, if I personally got paid between that much, I for sure wouldn't have to worry about food stamps, because I'm literally working. And I'd be more than willing to fill out a freaking damn timesheet, record the hours I actually work, having a camera on my glasses may be a bit much, but since the government wants to know everything in the world as it is, I'd probably have to agree to it if I decide to get paid from people that want to screw over the elderly and take money from the elderly and give to the rich. Yes, I still, believe that that's what the government does. More so since my mother has worked, has put in money to Social Security, well before I was even born. And she has been told by the Social Security that she's not broke enough, that she can work. And that's with the disc degenerative disease, which we've been told that will make it where she will eventually have to have her whole back fused. Because right now she has two screws and two rods and other stuff in there, and then she got a cage on her neck because her neck's screwed all to hell. And I personally have to do everything short of wiping her ass, taking her to the bathroom, and feeding her. Oh, and then tell her, I have to remind her to take her meds, but I don't have to say, do this or else. And I am a one-man army when it comes to trying to be a caregiver. And I get some help from my brother. I get some help from my brother's wife. I get some help from my fiance. I get some help from my fiance's brother. And in the form of, money financially. Because I take this job as a caregiver very seriously. I mean, I am the oldest. And from most of the videos I've seen, it's the oldest or the youngest that becomes a caregiver, and I happen to be the oldest. And I am going to only hope that my youngest brother will have a better way of understanding this, because he will most likely be next. He will most likely be the next caregiver and probably get screwed over by the government too. I mean, it's only true. It's going to happen. And so I got to think about how to make it where he can understand that, being a caregiver is not a bad thing. Because right now I get treated like a homeless man, and I'm in government housing. Yeah, so yeah, I'm real homeless in that sense. I get treated like crap, to be honest. And I'm not talking about from her, because it's a mother-son thing when it comes from her. Because she drives me nuts, and I drive her nuts, and that's what parents and kids do. But the outside world, when I go to use, even though I'm on her food stamps, it's still her food stamps. So when I go to stores to get whatever she wants from, the store, that's if she doesn't want to come with me and try to get on all the sales, because we try to buy the big things of cheap, the whatever meat sale is going on, or whatever sale is going on. That's what we do. We don't do anything luxurious when it comes to food stamps. I think the most luxurious thing we ever got was a 7-Up cake. It's about, they in this round, and it's got 7-Up in it because she drinks 7-Up. That is the most luxurious thing we ever get. I personally try to get romaine noodles. She wants to get the steaks that are on sale, the big freaking packs of steaks, so we don't have to worry about running out of food at the end of the month. Or she'll get the big things of freaking the freaking ribs that are basically just giant pieces of freaking meat strips, pretty much. So we don't go all out on food stamps, and we don't go out on anything else. In fact, I'm even surprised that I can even go see my fiance, which lives in another part of the state, since we're always in the hole. Because the minute I try to get kind of any kind of work, because I try to keep it local since I'm a caregiver, and I gotta try to get some work going on top of that. And so I try to keep all my work local, and I only have one customer here at where I live at, because it's a freaking tiny town. And the closest city next to us is like 20 miles away. So I'm pretty much stuck here when it comes to trying to get any work local. Now I understand that this is a lovely, wonderful, rambling video about me doing numbers, being a caregiver, trying to explain how we make it on food stamps, and always being a hole in the bank. And for that, I do apologize. But this is one of the things that most people don't understand. When they look at me, they don't understand the fact that I'm trying to do a job that they'd probably stick someone in a nursing home for, without even trying to, get shit squared away. And so, I do appreciate all the likes, subscribes, follows, all that good Twitters and Facebooks and Twitchers and Mixers and let's see, what was it? YouTubers stuff. All that good stuff. I do appreciate it. And even the dislikes, even the shitty comments, I do appreciate it all. Because in the end, this is the only therapy I got when it comes to being a caregiver, is to make videos explaining issues, without it being too much of a rambling video, because most of my videos are pretty much rambling videos anyway, except for actually even the Amazon stuff, which I'm still kind of questioning how that keeps on getting the most views at all. So for all of you that made it through the video, I do thank you and appreciate it. And until next time, don't have too much fun.